third wrestler here who I wish this guy would go to WWE. God, I wish he'd go to WWE. But I'm scared Hunter's going to ruin him. I'm scared that Hunter won't use him right. MJF. MJF represents the future of professional wrestling. MJF, in my opinion, has the best argument of being the face of wrestling outside of anyone in WWE. He has every quality imaginable. Every quality imaginable. The ability to blur reality and storyline. He's so good at that. Watch him in interviews. He never turns it off. He kayfabes to the end. He has that old school heel energy. He's not dancing around on freaking TikTok doing stupid stuff and laughing and giggling and everything else. He's MJF. He hates everybody. He's got an attitude. He's a dick, and we love it. His promos seem to always go viral. He can always make the other person stumble over their words because he can cut a promo so well. That, to me, that's Ric Flair-esque. That's he's got some stone cold in him. Like, it's MJF understands something that many wrestlers forgot. Wrestling is supposed to feel personal. CM Punk loves to do it as well. You are supposed to cut people to the core. Make it feel personal. It's supposed to be real. It's supposed to be real. That's what we're supposed to feel. MJF does that, especially when he gets on that mic. He's a homegrown star. AEW. He's loyal right now. I don't know if he's ever going to jump ship. He probably will. But as of right now, he's AEW's homegrown star. And to be the face of wrestling and not come from WWE is a big deal. That's a tougher road to hoe. That is hard. That is a hard thing to do. And he's been able to do it. He's been able to catch the eye of mainstream media without being on the biggest promotion alive. He's a symbol of AEW's identity. The younger audience loves him. He appeals to them probably more than just about anybody with his social clips, his meme culture, and his internet engagement. He does it better than anybody else. He does it better than anybody else. When he does an interview, like I love when he did an interview with Chris Van Fleet. Bro, he was so good in that interview. I don't know if that's who he really is. I don't know if that's how he really is. But the fact that he just does not leave the gimmick. He does not give up the gimmick. And he's so dedicated and he's so committed to kayfabe. I love it. He's not globally famous like a Roman Reigns or a Cody Rhodes. AEW is a smaller platform. They have a smaller platform and smaller. They don't have as big of a reach as WWE does, globally especially. And sometimes he is too insider heavy. Like if you don't follow wrestling or know wrestling as much, if you're just a casual fan, a lot of the things that he says in his promos, a lot of things he does in the ring, like you really wouldn't understand it unless you are actively watching wrestling. If you are an actual fan, he does some deep cuts. I like that. For the casual fan, watch it a little bit more so you can understand what he's doing there. Watch it a little bit more so you can understand what he's talking about on these deep cuts and this insider kind of feel to his promos. Is MJF the best character in wrestling, but not the biggest star? Let me know below. I think he is the biggest. I think he's the best character. And it might not even be a character. That might just be who he is. But tell me a better character than MJF in the ring, promos, social media, everything. Tell me somebody who never leaves kayfabe like him. There's one person that pops in my head, and it's Liv Morgan. I think Liv Morgan is probably the best character in female wrestling. But MJF's probably not the biggest star, but he's probably the best character out of all promotions. Going into number 4 here, I could not leave out a female wrestler. This isn't a forced position just because she's a female and because I just wanted to include a female. This is someone who's got the argument, and her name is Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley is the best female wrestler in professional wrestling right now and may go down as the greatest of all time when it's all said and done. Rhea has figured it out. She figured it out a handful of years ago, and she leaned into it, and she is absolutely killing it. Why Rhea may be the most popular wrestler overall? Her unique presentation. She makes you keep your eyes on her. She makes you watch. She's different. She sets herself apart. Instantly recognizable, stands out visually, crossover with the golf alternative appeal. She's touching an audience that may have always felt like they were left out in that just alternative golf community, right? Like they feel different, they look different, they sound different, everything's a little different. She's representing them. She's representing young ladies who just don't have the blonde hair, blue eyes, massive fan connection through social media engagement. The crowd reactions when she comes out, insane. Men and women love her. My wife is a huge Rhea Ripley fan. And as Chris Van Fleet said, his wife is as well. She's a fan. The women love her. The women love her. The women love her. Her merch sells like crazy. Every time I've gone to WWE World, it's one of those sections where those designs and those shirts are gone instantly. Her Judgment Day impact, it helped make the faction relevant. She has that China feel with DX. She's bigger, stronger, all those things like China was. She became a centerpiece just naturally. She fit the mold. She felt right. I told Taker one time, I believe that she would have been a perfect person to be in the Ministry of Darkness. Like, it would have been a phenomenal fit. And what was it, 2 years ago? Taker comes out, gets her on the motorcycle. Like, that's a nod right there, man. That is huge. You just got Taker's approval on national television. Insane. But there's always a counter argument, right? Women still rarely get positioned as the face of the company. WWE still centers men for biggest business moves. That's understandable. Not always booked above Cody and Roman Reigns. Unfortunately, in the world that we live in, female wrestling is not going to get the recognition. They're not going to get those main events like maybe sometimes they deserve, because people don't necessarily buy tickets for female wrestling. Rhea Ripley's one of those exceptions. I think that you could put her as a main event card person, just like you did with Charlotte, and she's going to put butts in seats. She is a crossover. She is amazing. I think that she could main event PLEs moving forward, and people would buy tickets. If we're talking pure popularity, though, Rhea might honestly be number one. People love her.